Hey Scorpios, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's ask our spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming towards you, any evidence of love around you that they want to confirm. Please use these readings to help you to manifest or to confirm a reading. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly drawn here for the first time. Let's see what they want you to hear today. What is on Spirit's mind? What guidance do they have? I am listening for you now, Spirit. Please share with me. I have around springtime. Okay, so we are in springtime. So it's a feeling of happening now is out of the gate. So I'm going to say that. Let's hold on to that for a moment. Okay, flowers are blooming. I have trash, letting go, getting rid of memories. It was a feeling of almost like clogged space in your head, you know, like cobwebs. Okay. So is something taking space? You know, it's the broken record. It's the I can't stop thinking about what somebody said, and it could be from a long time ago. Okay. It's something is taking up too much space in your head, and maybe we need to take a look at that. And if you have a hard time getting rid of those thoughts, the best thing you can do is when they pop into your head, you ask Spirit to relieve them. You just keep saying, Spirit, please take these types of thoughts out of my brain until there's a day where you wake up and you don't have those thoughts every day. So don't allow somebody else to take up space. Don't allow past thoughts to hold space. So maybe that's something we have to take a look at. I have a clown. Feeling ashamed. There's no regrets. Okay, so if part of this holding space is regret in some way, like I shouldn't have done that, what was I thinking? No regrets. Okay, there's only moving forward. We're going to look at these blooms. And I have dreams. Boy, that came into me as the spirit world definitely visiting you in your dreams. And you are receiving downloads in your dreams. You could be even being visited by your soulmate energy. This feeling of vivid downloads for, you know, in my dreams from, you know, just this feeling from my soulmate, like, or twin flames. Even twin flames visit each other telepathically even before they're in union. So but vivid downloads in my dreams of our love and our love in our life together. So beautiful. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of you do feel like you have had those experiences that you can almost imagine what your life would be like with somebody. You can almost imagine this person walking into your life at this time. So you feel like you've heard their name. You feel like you could recognize them. So a lot of people have had that experience. Spirit, please share with me. It's almost like a premonition. Okay, so we can look at it that way. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 4 swords. I have a tower. No, I'm sorry, 3 of pentacles. King of wands. And I have a 6 of cups. The word they're sharing with me is giving. Okay, I feel like that's something you're looking for. It could be, I need somebody who's more giving. I need somebody, whether it's giving their heart, time, energy, effort. This was a feeling of that space I talked about in a minute ago. Like I'm really trying to not let somebody consume my thoughts in my space anymore, hold space in my mind. 3 of pentacles. I feel like it's a work in progress is how I want to say it. And I'm waiting for the right one to come along. So we've got somebody that a little bit of I'll know it when I see it. I'm working on myself in the meantime. There's nothing wrong with that. I've got a 9 of wands. I've got a Devil. I have a 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is almost Spirit sharing with me kind of all that you've been through. It's kind of like what I've been through you wouldn't believe. You know, if I told you, Kathy, everything I went through, you would be rolling your eyes. Okay. I do believe it. I do. I feel like there's a lot of people who have gone through some hell and back. The good news is you're not there today, and Spirit has something really, really good coming. So this feels like an opportunity. I mean, it could be. I know it's a pentacle, but sometimes pentacles to me are just the word abundance, and abundance can be just that I'm getting my arms around a lot of things at the same time. You know, my life is falling into place with work. My life is falling into place with my finances. I'm safe. I'm secure. I have a good home. So you're not here today, even though that's part of your story. So I want you to focus on that Ace of Pentacles and this abundance coming towards you, including someone important. I have a Hermit. It's okay to be alone, Spirit just said. You won't be alone forever. They're sharing that with me now. So sometimes we struggle with that. I'm so alone. I'm going to be alone forever. You won't be alone forever. You are just where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. So we hold on to that. I have a Knight of Wands. Beautiful. I have a Hanged Man. And I have an 8 of Pentacles. I've been working on myself. I would say that. I also feel that it's more of I'm waiting for the right one. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you're happy and you are content with, I love myself, even if I'm living alone, I love myself. I'm secure, bottom of my deck. I'm okay. I'm waiting for the right one. I don't want to be with just anyone. I want to be, because you can take care of yourself. So this is more of a, I want to be in love with somebody. I want passion. I want to be attracted to somebody. And I also want to be able to see a future with this person. I don't want it to be, it's here today, gone tomorrow, Spirit just said. So there's a sense of, it has to be the right one, or I'm going to continue to wait. And I feel like that's okay. You know, is Spirit letting you know that wait for this. Okay, wait for the right one. Now, if you're starting to feel like somebody has come into your life that I'm definitely having feelings for them and I'm definitely attracted to them and I can see myself with them, then I do feel like it's starting to come together, you know, that feeling of visiting in your dreams, or a little bit of a premonition, like I said earlier, that you just always thought it would unfold this way. You always thought that someone would come into your life at a certain period in time, or some of us have such strong intuition. Many of us that are listening have such beautiful intuition that it's not surprising to me that you would feel that you're either not quite ready for it or that it's almost here. And, you know, listen to that intuition. Spirit, can I have some initials, please? Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Who is this Knight? I have the letter C. I have a T, D, another D. I have an S. U, Y, X, R, N, F. Let's get one more, and another C, and a J. Okay, so some of you, maybe that's connecting to you or to them, just a handful, a little bit of a clue. You know, I like to do things like that just to see what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want me to know about this particular connection? Vivid downloads from your dreams. So they're trying to connect to you psychically. They're trying to connect to you telepathically. Meddler. I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. Well, you're not going to allow that. I always like when Spirit says, you know, who are you? Okay. And you're able to look at a card like this with me and say, I would never allow that. You know, so the good news is, you know what you don't want, right? So I'm never going to let somebody to come in and try to influence me or control me, right? That is not something you're going to invite in, right? You're going to, otherwise you're going to be, you'd rather be alone. So you know what you don't want. Desperate. I'm in a bind and don't know what to do. So is Spirit sharing with me what you don't want? An imposter. I'm not who you think I am. I feel like you are much smarter than any of this, you know, that you are in a position where you can say no to, it's almost like, nope, nope, nope. Spirit, share with me some inviting energy. A rainbow, a double rainbow, not even a single rainbow. Put in the comments if you've ever seen a double rainbow in your lifetime. I've only seen them twice in my life, and I don't think I realized how rare they are, full double rainbows. But yeah, I mean, it's almost a feeling of sending you a really big message, okay? Whether it's a full-blown rainbow, whether it's a double rainbow, whether it's something that you know, dragonflies, butterflies, feathers, you know, just all the kind of spiritual signs that come to us to let you know that this is perfect timing, okay? That this person is on the light side, not on the dark side. So there's this beautiful energy of, you know what you want, and they want you to hold true. They just said, hold true to what it is you're looking for. Okay. There's no settling here. I do feel that. Tower moment. Okay. Survival instincts, sudden changes, chaos, anger. Yeah, again, it's like I want the rainbows. I want the peace. I've already gone through hell and back, they said. So I'm not inviting somebody in who is bringing with them all this anger and resentment or mistrust, or, you know, just energy that you can't invite into your life. So, you know, today's lesson is to kind of stand your ground for what it is you want. I have a child, innocence, spontaneity, looking at things from a new perspective, you know, that inner child in us that says, I want the brand new. I want to start again. I'm tired of the hurt. I'm tired of the old. And I deserve to have kind of this carefree life. And I deserve to, they're saying, to be loved again. Okay, so you won't be alone forever, and you will be loved. Let's get one more of these. Okay, stepping stone, gorgeous. The number 17, the process of arrival, baby steps, keep going step by step. I do like this feeling of we're going to go one step at a time, kind of into infinity. Okay, that we will figure out a way of how to get there. So I don't feel like I'm afraid. I feel like we both are very rational with what it is that we're looking for, but I would put it into one step at a time. Like, we're not going to rush it. We're not going to try to make something work that isn't going to work. We are going to be excited about something or in someone coming into your life that you've waited a long time for. So if you've waited for them, they better be worth it, right? They're going to be worth it. So let's see what some loving energy is around this connection. Let's see what they want you to know. Let's see what they want. Spirit, can I have some messages of love, even if they're future messages of love? What will be the feelings around this connection? I really do love you, and I want you in my life always. Yeah, I'm not playing games with somebody trying to control me, an imposter, or somebody who's desperate. I mean, nothing worse, right, than I have to have somebody in my life. No, I want to have somebody in my life, and I don't have to have somebody. So you've already made up your mind, and you're going to stick to that. I need you here with me. I want you by my side. I feel like I've been missing you my whole life. I love that. So then we add this kind of rainbow energy to that. We add even the stepping stone energy to that. And it's a beautiful beginning, isn't it? It's almost like the missing puzzle piece, or it's the I didn't know what I was missing until I found you energy. So I have a sense that for those of you that are waiting, it's Spirit's way of telling you, don't give up hope. It's happening now, and you won't be alone forever. That this is in the universe. It's working its way to you. So we're going to ask Spirit to guide this to you now, and we'll put it out into the universe, and we'll say, this is the kind of energy I deserve, and I also know what I don't want. So I think that's an important message today. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you all for your comments. If you would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website link in the description below, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.